Hello friends, today I am going to discuss SQL and we try to discuss like how do we collect the data and how will we manipulate these data here. First thing, let's see here. I think previous class we have already discussed how do we download SQL, MySQL, and we are working MySQL workbench. So it's the easiest to the edit each and every syntax. So let's see here. First, if you are beginners and to start a SQL, so we need to create your database. So let's see here. I have created a multiple of the databases, and so look here, it's a query. One is the one file, another is the. So similarly you can also create a multiple of the databases, and see here. So I will try to discuss one thing here. So let's see. First, this is the MySQL workbench, and it's a, if you want to create a new workbench, so let's go here, new query tab. So you go here, new query tab, and you can see here it's a new query tab. If you want to the increase and decrease its font size, it's easy to scroll your mouse and it will be increase and decrease here. Second thing here, it's a edit. You can do anything, view, query, database, and third is the server, and fourth is the tool, and these are the different things. So if you want to the configure like a backup connections, restore connections, and other utility like the PHP, copy as a PHP code, connect to a server. So these are the basic utilities here. And here you can see the administrations like management, and it's these are the very important. Like if you want to see here the server status, so look here, you can see your server status here. It's running here, and CPU and load, connections, traffics, each and everything has been given. And similarly, what's the name of the host and each and everything, so we can here. Another is the client connections. These are already it's given here, user and privilege here, status and the systems data exports here. So these has been given. So if you need to solve this, it's a requirement. What's your requirement? So according to your requirement you can discuss these things. So let's see, just I don't need here. So first I want to create some basic things here. So first I want to create some database. So I want to create here the create a database, create as a functions here. So create a database like a CREAT, create database. So database, and it's a name, anything you can give your, it's a name like a create a database, and name I can write here, it's a BSC and slash here. And let's see, it's a good to understand here. So BSC is the name of these databases, and just I have created here the single databases, and its name is the BSC. And let's say there are two way we can. One is the you can select and run, it's a yellow, and execute the selections portion, and another if you want to the execute the statement under the cursor, so you can do this one. Other things, control and enter, you can press here control and enter, it will run. So you can see here downward action has been, this means my database has been created, BSc. But if you see here in the left side, we are not able to see any databases. So what should we do? So let's go here, refresh button, and then we will see here BSc database has been created. Look like a BSc database has been created. So this is the one thing. So if you want to use this BSc database, so it's a easy to, we can create a, so it's a easy, you can create any databases, like go and you can write here use, it's a, what's a database, it's a BSc. So you can write here use BSc and again semicolon, and it's a run here. So this means we are using a BSc databases. So first, what is this? Just SQL we are discussing here. The SQL means structured query language, and there are the many, it's a structured query language, and this is also called the relational database management systems. It's a short form RDBMS. So its purpose in the means there are many RDBMS such as MySQL, like a Microsoft SQL Server, PostgreSQL, Oracle, etc. And that allows us to create like a database consisting of relations. So most of the RDBMS also allow us like stores, retrieves, manipulated data on the databases through like a different types of the queries. But here we will try to understand. So like a structured SQL is the most popular query language, and it's used to measure relational database management systems, you can see here, and most of the organizations, like similarly we can say that like one of the SQL we are using like a MySQL, another is the Oracle SQL Server. So it's and one of the most important thing, it's easy to learn. Okay, there are the different types of the statements, so it's easy to learn. So we can use like a cell, SQL cell also, and similarly, but we are using here SQL workbench. So first means let's before we are going to the start, let's discuss the something. So let's just, we are going to the create some databases table. So first we try to understand, there are most commonly used data types in the MySQL, like a character char, and character, it will like you can write a char and parenthesis, inside of the parenthesis 10. This means we want to like a maximum 10 characters. It doesn't have the like a 10 characters, like sometimes like you are writing a 4 characters is also it's allowed here. So if you are writing like a 4 characters, so remaining 6 characters with the space parent on the right side. So let's see. So if you are using a data type like a characters, so you will start from the 0s to 255. Next is the VRCHAR. So it's a specify like a character types data of length. So characters VARCHR or CHR, it's a very slightly differences. only var chr. If you are writing the 30, means the maximum of the 30 characters it can be stored, but actual allowed bytes which will depends on the length of the entire strings. Next is the integers, so it will start from like a start from the 0 and to like it's a more than the lakhs here. And similarly the floats means hold the number of the decimal points. It's a floats. If your data sets is a decimals, so you need to write here floats. And another is the date. So date types, it's used like a year, month, date. So year is a like a 4 digits, month is a 2 digits month, and date is a like a 2 digits. So it support range like a 2025 dash. It's a like a 4-month 04, and it's like a it's a today is the date like a 18, so 18. And you need to write like a date is the inside of the quotations, single quoted here. Similarly, the second things try to understand like a certain types of the restrictions, and this is the called constants. Constants are the certain types of restrictions on the data value that an attribute can have. So similarly, the some commonly used constants in the SQLs like a not null. So just if you we will discuss here. So if you are writing, you are creating a table, and but if you do not like put here the not null, so it shouldn't be the like a empty. Similarly, the unique, so ensure that all the value in a column are unique, and default value specified. Default is the different type, one of the more constants. So if no value is provided. Primary key, the column which can uniquely identify each row records in a table. Foreign key, the column which refers to value of an attribute defined as a primary key in another table. So these are the basic constants. Let's go to create a database. Just we have already discussed the how do we create a database. We have given a name here BAC, and we want to use the same database, so we have written here, so user BAC is the database. Now if you want to, we have created, and is any tables in this databases. So let's see here. So now I can write here show SHOW show, and it's a name of the like a tables, so TABLES, and just I am going to write here it's a table, and let's control and enter. It's a select and this one. So let's the table in only the BAC, it's the name of this. It's a we have given a name only the database name, but its a name is also like a same because we didn't we do not have any table. So let's how do we create a table. So after creating a database of BAC, we need to define the relation in the database and specify an attribute for each relation along with the data types and constants. So we will see here. So first we will create the number of the columns, and then we will try to the name of the attributes and the data types. So these are the basic things. So let's start here. How do we create a table? So let's I am going to the create the some name here like a create a table. Suppose just I am using here BAC. Okay, so let's see here and create tables. So create is a function, so creata, create syntax, and using a table, table, it's a table, and it's a name of like a, we are going to the create a table like a name of this BS students. So a student, SQBENT, it's the name of the students, and using here parenthesis. Now enter here, and let's do here down here, it's good, and enter here. And now I want to create the table like it's a roll numbers, yeah, students name, date of birth of the students, okay, and it's a ID. So first I am going to write here roll numbers, so it's a roll number. So it's good to start here the capital here, the roll, and number, so it's right here, the N is a capital, so it will be the specify number. But how do we write the, right, what's the data types of the roll numbers? So I need to write here integer, int is the integer, yani it's a data type. And now I'm going to put here comma because I want to start the second line. So let's go here the second line, and I want to write here student's name S, and its name, it's a name, so it's a student name. But it's a student name should be write like a what types of the data, like a variable characters. So var, so var variable characters. And if I want to put here the, it should be the maximum 20, so we need to write here it's a 20. And similarly, what's a date of birth? So student date of birth, so let's see here, it's a comma. Now I want to go here, put here a student's date of birth, so S and DAT, date of birth, so right here of, and birth BIRTH, and it's a, what is the date of birth? So it should be right here like a date, so go here and you write here date, so it should be right here as a date. And another is the, it's a ID, so GUID, so let's go here, it's a GUID. So if you write here GUID, so it's a GUID, and it's a, what should be GUID as a look like a character, so CHAR, it should be the like a character. And how many characters? Would be approx like a 12 characters, so need to put here 12 characters. And similarly we want to give here like a primary key as a roll numbers, so go here and write here it's a primary key, so P primary key like this, and it says what do we want to write a primary key as a roll numbers, so put here bracket here, and now write the roll numbers, so ROLL, and it's a number MBER, it's a roll number. So it puts the closure brackets because initially we have already fixed like a bracket students after students, and now put here semicolon, and let's run this one. So let's go here, and now I want to create this table. So this table has been created, so you can see in down, so this table has been created, and now I want to see this table. So look here, here we are using the two things. One is the semicolon, it should be the end here, so it's a very important. So without semicolon it's not possible to read here. And now I want to see my table here. Now I want to see here, so what should we write here? Describe. So DESCRIB, like a describe, and it's a what's the name of this table? So it's the name of this table we have written here, it's a student. What's the name of this table? It's a student. So STU, no, it's a student here. Describe, it's a STUDENT, and something like yeah. So let's go here and describe students. We can see here, so your table has been look like this way. So now you can see your table like this. Go here, this is your, it's a table. We can see here, it's a, we have created like a roll number, it's a int, it's a null, it's a no, and it's a primary key has been given the roll number. So you can see here the first primary key has been, it's a student name and student date of birth and guardian etc. So you see how do we create a first table. And if you want to the show tables, like go here, let's down here, and now I want to see here SHOW, so and tables, don't write the table, tables, it's a tables, and look like there, and let's run here. So you can see here what's the name of the table, it's given, and whenever it's your table has been seen like what's the name of this table, you can see here. So these are the basic thing, how do we create a table. And similarly, just if you want to like put the some names and other things, so it's easy to, you can put the name and you can fill these things in this inside of the table. So we have created here. So now if you want to the some value in this inside of the table, so what should we do? Let's see. I think I need to put here 1 minute. Yeah, you come and then we will see here. Yeah, so let's go, and you can also down like this one. So we will give the some space here, and here we can also down. Okay, so let's see. Just I want to create, so what should we do? Insert. So now put here insert, and what do we want to the insert here? So insert into, and what's the name of the table? It's a student. So STUDENT, it's a name of this table is the student. So and create here, so you can write here, it's a insert into a student, and now I want to put here some values. So let's go. So no, what is this? It's a student, don't need here. Okay, and start up brackets. So it's a good thing. Go the next, student, it's a good thing. And now I am going to start here like a values. We want to put VALU values and start a parenthesis. It's a parenthesis. Now inside of the parenthesis we will try to write here. What should we write? First we can see your database. So first, if you want to like it's a roll number, so your database. So if you want to create a roll number, so you need to write here roll number first, because you have written here the roll number, and so it's a right here 1, it's a roll number, comma, and second you want to the right here it's a student name. So what's the name? It's a student names should be like inside of quoted. So Rahul, it's a Rahul inside of the quoted here. Rahul has been given. And third you have right here student date of birth. So it's a comma. What's the date of birth? So how do we write? It's a first we write here 2000, it's a 20, and date should be right inside of the quoted. It's a 2020, comma 10, comma 10. It's a date has been given like this and comma put here. And third date of birth has been given. Now the guide, yani it's a ID numbers. So ID should be like a anything. So we will write a ID 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. It's good. Like suppose if your phone number, so you need to write the 10 digits. Similarly ID has been given, and then it's a guide and it has been each and every. So first variable is student roll number, 2 is a 3, it's a 4, and let's go and put a bracket here. So no need to write in the end of this this means, and here close, and now it's a close it and insert. So 1 2 3 4 and insert and go here and look there. Let's run here. So your table has been created. So you can see go evolve something, yeah, insert has been, so it's affected at 0 rows. So and after that we want to see it's a your table, it's a your table. So we can write here select SELE select or star from, it's a from, and what's the name of your table, like a student. So student STUDENT and put here. So I want to see, so let's run here, and then we can see here we have already filled the First is the roll number, second is the name of the student, third is the date of birth and guide. Similarly, we can put here the multiples value. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Similarly, we can put here. So this is the way we can create like a table. So it's the easiest way. How do we create SQL table? Let's go. Next, I am going to here, and next I am going to how do we manipulate like a data. Yeah, how do we transfer a data? So let's see, we have created a database like a BSc, and I want to the transfer CSV file and other file in the this platform. So one of the way is that if you have a SQL file, so we can easily transfer the SQL. It's a very easy. So status, look here, go the data, and it's a import a data, and here we can see here import from a dump project folders, and if you have like the SQL file, so we can easily export the SQL file. It's the easiest way. Sure. Okay, and second way, so how do we like I want to take a like a CSV file at this platform. So let's the is the BSc, and we can see here the table. So we go here the table, and now click right button, and look here, go here the table, and it's a click here, and we can see here create a table. So we can create a multiple tables, create a table like this type, and edit the templates, and search a table data, and data import wizards. So we can go here, and now I am going to here, it's a like my ONGC, it's a stock price, and I want to the import this data like it's a CSV data, and you see here it's a CSV data has been given, and go here. So it's a data, look here, create a new table, and say import. But we will see here the multiples of the problem, but we will discuss in the later. So here is the text, date has been given, series text has been given, remaining is the double, means it's a double has been given. So it's a good, double means it's a integer and decimal, don't matter. So go here the next, and next, it takes this some time, and don't worry, next. So we have we can see here 248 records imported, and this will be the finish. And let's go and refresh here, refresh button, and then go to the table. We can see your ONGC stocks in the left side of this, and now I want to see your data. We can see here it's a your data has been imported. So let's see, your data has been imported, look like this is your data. So it's a date has been given, column, series has been given, open, high, low, previous, like a close data, and LTP has been given here, close has been given, VF has been given, 52 week 7 given, and 52 week low has been given. It's a volume and value because it has been written like a text, because it's a commas in this data, number of trade, it's a commas in the data. So it's a better to the, you can remove the commas in the CSV file, and then we will import. It's a one of the way. Another is the way also we can edit this data before and here after importing. So it's a, these are the different way. So let's see here, we can see these data, what's a, and what is the Excel's way to select from BSc and ONG. Similarly, if you write here like a select underscore from ONGC, So this is the also the other way we can see our data. So select from, if you write the or alternative way, like if I am going to the right, select, it's a like a select or a star from, and it's a only you write the ONGC stocks. So it's a right here ONGC stock, and then I'm going to put here. So you will see here it's a, you can see the similar result. So don't confuse, there are the both of the way we can see here. Now I want to see something like manipulate of these data. So you try to understand, you learn the every steps of these things. And first I want to create the sum clause, like a select, it's a select and star from, and what's the name of this here, it's a like a ONGC. So it's a right here the ONGC stock, it's the name of this table. And I want to start here the clause like a where, it's a where clause, but I want to means do the some specific column like a open. So open, yeah, it's a low, high, these are, yeah, close. So let's write here the close. And do we have any closing price like a 200? So let's write here, go here, yeah, 250. Let's go the 250. I want to search, okay, these things. So do we have any closing price like a 250? So 250 basis I want to the select the some data. So yes, we don't have the any closing price like a 250. And if you write here the 250 and 10, is it possible? So let's try here, and 250 and 10, so you don't have any price. But if you write here like a lesser than 200, so I am going to put here it's a lesser than 200, it's a like a, it's a price is lesser than, it's a close, go here, and I want to, okay, sorry for I am putting this way, it's a, yeah, so we need to put here, yeah, I think we need to put here, yeah, it's a lesser than 200. Now it's correct. So go here, it's a lesser than 200, and then we will see yes, these price has been like a lesser than 200. Similarly, I want to write other aggregations like it's a greater than 200, and we will see here 250. So we will see here, so all price is a, it's a greater than 200. Let's try the sum price like a 200, and we are it's a 50.78. So 250, because it's a closing, yeah, 251.40, 51.4. So let's check here, do we have any price? Yes, one of the price we have seen here, and so it's a 240 has been given. So this is the query of this data, is the process. Another, just I want to see here things we want to show only the limited data like a select, and just put here down here something, and we are going to write the only select, and I want to the open, high and close price here. So right here select open comma high comma and it's a low. It's a low price, and then we will write here from, and what's the name of this table, like a ONGC stock, and let's run. So I want to only these three columns, so let's see. So we will see here only the three, open, high and low, these three columns. So this is the way we can select according to your requirement. What's the requirement? If you want to these columns are want to the see, and is the query is a different way. Another thing, just if you I want to the arrange of these something like a select and start from like a ONGC stock. So I am going to first we are going to the select here the whole table, but only one specific table should be the like a ordered. So you write here order stock, and you write here order by, and it's a table name like a close, okay, and then we will do. So I want to the order of this close. So let's see, it's a close price has been ordered like it's an increasing order. So you will see here like it's an increasing order. So similarly we can VApp also we can select here, and it can do these things. So these are the basic things, and we will try to in the next class like how do we keep the mean, standard deviations, like correlations. So most of the statistical functions we will try to discuss in the next class, and similarly we can arrange ascending, descendings, right? Some AACs, these are the short form. So I hope this video will be helpful for everyone. Thank you very much.